Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Guys, let's look big picture Miami. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
Snagged in the middle, it's Bauman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the fake works if he can get the first. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win.
Turning on the Jets. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. That is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, Matt, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Unloads quickly. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Chadwick. Under fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And it's caught off the fake. 1st down.
I don't think anybody was expecting fake punt there on 4th and 1 because normally you just leave your offense out there to see if they can get it. But they caught the return team napping, and they were able to pick it up. Great play call by the head coach.
On the option. He'll toss it.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why?
It's a running room. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Hurricanes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's back. Flushed out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. RPO complete to open the drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Doyle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Keeps looking downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's back. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. I would call this punt formation, but these guys don't always punt it. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete in the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's back. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes a grab on the shot. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Power football with the run. Turning it on. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that will be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Canes! He got a step and just dusted the field.
It's so nice as a quarterback, but it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going.
Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Right on target this time. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Brown wants to pass. Fears the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 48. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds the tight end. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. You find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Brown will throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Going with the ground game left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Lyle. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Canes have this offense rolling.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now,
deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? To throw, it's back. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Finds his tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give to the back. Creates a little space. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Brown wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Buffalo handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Western New York, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The Hurricanes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to pass. It's back. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. And the Canes will punt it away on fourth down. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it there.
And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The receiver on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. To the air, it's Chadwick. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Miami! And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you keep yourself out of those situations.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Touchdown, Hurricane! Stealing a score on special teams. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. The quick out. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man to the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking for space. It's Irvin. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the air on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Lyle. Smashes through the tackle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown, Canes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Stanford! And they turn it into a defensive score. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
Miami, 41, Stanford, 17.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets one fly deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. Oh, a lot of space. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if